because he saw it coming and he said it. But unfortunately, those who held Nigeria hostage are still making sure that Nigeria is murdered. They have already done that. So what we are waiting for is to take this murdered Nigeria to the grave and possibly bury it, so that everybody will go their separate ways. And that is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is struggling with at the moment. But they don't want to give him space. Even though I know personally, I am not and I will never support anything that has to do with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because anybody that is carrying injustice cannot give you justice.
Northern governors and senators, as they betrayed, the people of the north by accepting this bill. What is your take as regards?
Well, let me tell you, see what happened. Unfortunately, Tinubu does not understand actually what transpired in that governors forum. He was just making that. Ononuga was just making that statement just to show it's a form of cover up. That all is well. That the governors forum, 36 governors have finally endorsed, including the Northerners. Who has drastically and objectively rejected that tax reform, basically, until when there are certain reviews that can be seen to be of comfort to them or of their interest, before they can say, okay, satisfy it, okay. But governors, in their wisdom, wanted to portray to Nigerians they are, still subnational of the national government. You see the game there. But behind the scene, these same governors are still going to use agents of resistance from the north, like the Arewa, like the youth, like the coalition of northern elders, or whatever they call themselves, different forms of group, to mount pressure. Then you start seeing individual reactions to that. But let me tell you, you see that tax, I'm still having deep reservation over Tinubu's tax reform policies. The reasons are, imagine a situation where you buy pure water, a certain of pure water for 200 naira. Imagine a situation where you buy ordinary mineral for 2,000 naira. Imagine, a lot of things are factored into, that tax issue. Imagine a situation where, people do not understand in clarity what it is. Though it is still going under legislation, under review, or in the arms of the government responsible for that. But let me tell you, northern resistance and governors' acceptance, these are two different things you must understand. The cultural and traditional northern hegemony, oligarchy, monarchs said no, because they knew that at the end of the day, the North will not be able to get something comfortable on the table. But the governors, who are the major players in that sector, will look at it that no matter I go still manipulate my way and put some certain things where people no go now at the end of the at the end of the day. Because what does it look like? Whatever you generate from your own constituency, you'll be able to make a certain percentage to the federal government. What of people in Bayelsa, oil regions, oil states? Doctors are seeing it and are going to be major beneficiaries. That after all, there are some states in the north that cannot even afford to plant ordinary groundnuts. But necessity is the mother of invention. How the Nigerian Igbos were able to cope during the Nigerian Biafra war, they should go and learn how they will cope. If people continue to carry out such policy without looking at anybody, I think they should be able to understand that necessity is the mother of invention. By the time you find yourself in a tight corner, then you will think out of the box. Why would the Southerners will be thinking always for the Northerners? The Southerners think for the North. The North shares whatever comes out of the result of that thought, and go back and call us fools. Whatever they have planted in the 1960s till date has expired. Whatever Northerners has planted in the south, whatever they have planted in the government, whatever seed they have planted within the geographical location of Nigeria, bros, has expired. Population, they planted it. Geographical zone, they planted it. Everything, agriculture, they planted it. Politics, number, they planted it. Voting, everything. Even cows and trees vote in the north. All these things, they planted it. Then they are telling us they are more sophisticated than the south. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know the agreement you have with the northerners. If they said no to this tax reform bill, pack your load and do what? Go. Tinubu cannot do anything. Look, it has become very clear that Tinubu is not running a knowledge-based leadership. Tinubu is just running this country as political leadership.
But Tinubu is highly confident that with this tax reform, is setting a foundation for the future of the country.
When you're talking about this kind of a thing, you're talking about restructuring of Nigeria economy, restructuring of Nigeria politically, restructuring of Nigeria geopolitical. Do you understand what I mean? When you talk about those things, when you are not able to achieve it holistically, you know what holistically that, oh, the entire Yoruba land is a region with states, for instance. Understand what I'm saying? Like, Yorubas are a region with states. Those states still exist. We have Osho, we have Ogun, but they have one prime minister. Do you understand? So let them form their own government, total autonomy, run their things the way they want, do their tax, do their whatever. Then at the end of the day, they pay a certain percentage to the government. There wouldn't have been need for debating and agitating whether this type of tax reform Tinubu is propagating will be okay for anybody. People would have done their own thing in their own way, the way they wanted. But Tinubu does not want to holistically restructure Nigeria. He is taking it bit by bit for fear of his government collapse, because the North can collapse his government. As simple as that. You can see the way Amana he ran to the east and came back. He's looking for compatibility. He's looking for sustainability. He's also looking for consolidation of his ambition 2027. With the way that Northerners are firing at him now. The problem is that, do we actually need that tax reform at this moment when subsidy threat is already there? Fuel is going to 1,500 per litre. Everything is upside down, and you are still talking about collecting money from people who are already poor, and the government keep on sharing the commonwealth of the people without any reservation, without any hope, without any iota of demonstration of transparency and good governance. That is just a fact. We must understand that. So at this point now, what the North is trying, the message they are trying to push to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if by hook or crook this tax reform we are able to enjoy the moment, then there will be a lot of question mark about the Northern support for your second term ambition. And Tinubu might likely be a one-term president because his leadership has brought wars, confusion, hunger, death, Boko Haram, everything, all factored in his government. The Southwest is already surrounded by Boko Haram. Now you can see it. And we were saying it many years ago here. They never believed us. Gani Adams, we are saying it. They never believed it. There was intelligence report. To an extent, Gani Adams called for Southwest Governors Security Conference
He was sure. He was sure.
of their presence.
Yeah.
So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be celebrated one day by non-Igbos and Igbos themselves because he saw it coming and he said it. But unfortunately, those who held Nigeria hostage are still making sure that Nigeria is murdered. They have already done that. So what we are waiting for is to take this murdered Nigeria to the grave and possibly bury it, so that everybody will go their separate ways. And that is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is struggling with at the moment. But they don't want to give him space. Even though I know personally, I am not and I will never support anything that has to do with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because anybody that is carrying injustice cannot give you justice. As simple as that. The Yorubas assumed friendship in the reality of it. Anybody can be bragging. So all these politicians you are seeing, they go there and shake hands, they go hug themselves, because they are the same people sharing the money. But beyond that, go to the street and stand before an average Yoruba man and tell him that you are an Igbo man. And then you will hear what will come out at the end of the day. Nigeria is not one. Nigeria has never become one, and Nigeria will not be one. Those who are propagating unity of Nigeria are those who are stealing the commonwealth of the people, especially the Biafrans.
Yes. Do you expect Donald Trump to expect people that they don't want you to eat food? These are leaders that they don't want you to eat food. Not we are suffering. Go and see North. People are suffering. If not for the South, if not for the West. I'm telling you, North. Sorry for North, because you don't have leaders. Our leaders in the North, they are the worst leaders. I continue to say, though, they are the worst leaders. They are the first champion in corruption. The Northern, and most especially the ones that have been misled by the Fulanis, and by some top Muslims that stand for the faith of Islamic, not standing for the faith of all. You know, when during the fight between in the Middle East, the Israel and the Hamas, you know, they all wake up. The Northerners, they are defending who? They are trying to defend the people of Hamas based on religions. So you see, if we are to talk about why Tom is inviting the Christian, not inviting the Muslim, is because of where they stand. You know, if the Muslim right from the beginning, they stand for justice, they stand for equality for everybody. If something bad is going on in this country, let them all talk about it. But once they used to sideline things, it's not fair. You know, it's not fair, because during Buhari, we all know they don't want anybody to talk about Buhari. They know that one for sure. During Goodluck Jonathan, they protest against Goodluck Jonathan. You know, and now they are not happy with Tinubu. So Mr. Trump now that he will become the 47th president of America, this is a message for people that are saying that I am a false prophet. Yes, I agree, I'm a false prophet, but Mark, until it becomes false, then you will say that I'm a false prophet. If Trump did not rule this universe, you call me false prophet. But as far as I'm concerned, Trump, Netanyahu, you see these two people, the entire universe, like it or not, Greek nation, they are nothing. I must have to tell you, because the spirit of the Lord, we are talking about spirit. See, you see me, see, I'm an evangelist now for 10 years, as you see me. And in my work, I told myself 3 things. If I want to serve God, I must stay away from 3 things. Number 1 is woman, temptation. That's number 1. And number 2 is the material things of this life. Material things, you see car, they exalt those things. And number 4, money. People love money. That's why the Bible say love of money is the root of all evil. Not that money is evil, but the love for money is the root for all evil. That is the reason why I am able to hear God. And that is the reason why vision are coming to me. But the northern leaders that they want Trump, the northerns that they want Trump to work with them, let them embrace justice. Let them embrace peace. Then they will be the friend of Mr. Donald Trump. But if they will not accept that, then I am telling you, everybody is a loser. It's not about Trump. It's about the spirit that is surrounding Trump. That's what I want to know. I didn't even never know about the Greenland. But let me tell you, Greenland, whether they like it or not, you watch and see. Greenland, Trump will collect it for Americans. It will become, they will have to, because if God give you the world, he has given you every land, everywhere you want, God has already given to you. That's how it is. So let them say what they want to say. Northerners, embrace peace, love your brothers, your neighbor, love Christians, protect Christians, and see whether Trump will not love you, whether you have problem with Mr. Trump. And all those terrorists, all those jihadists, they will not be friends with Trump, because all of them, they will look for a way. How many times did they want to kill him? Don't you know about that? Do you think that Trump is staying quiet? Do you think that he don't know what he's doing? Do you think that the problem now, I had some issue that he told Netanyahu, son of the beach. See, forget to Trump is not perfect human being. That's what I want you to know. But the spirit surround him is the perfect thing. Is the thing that has already granted him all that he needs, not him. That's why I continue to tell people, you see me, I know they worship Trump. I know they worship him for 1 second. My protection is not from him. But what I have seen, what God is about to do through him, that's what I'm trying to tell the universe. God has now found him just as he found David. He has now found him just as he has found Saul. That is how God has found him, and he has already surrounded him with all that he needs. So all the people that are calling me fall, let's watch and see. If he did not rule the world, then I become fall. But if he rules the world, you will understand that God's is here, and God, he will show us revelation, and he will show us things that is not of the flesh but spiritual things. Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, but do you think one of the reasons why Trump didn't invite the northern Muslim or the North or the Fulanis, do you think because prior to when Trump finished his prior to when Trump finished as the president of US, he told Buhari, he warned Buhari as against the killings of Christians in the northern part of Nigeria. Do you think this is one of the reasons why he didn't invite the Connaughts, the Fulanis, or the northern Muslims?
I cannot actually say exactly why Trump did not invite them. But one thing you need to know, the president, they say it's a racism. That's what people say. But now he has proven to everybody he's not a racist. So you need to know when the Democrats are trying to blackmail him, they are trying to paint him black. Wicked people, that's how they do. They can paint you black and blue and every different colors. Because they know the real you is not what they are saying. Because the real you is only when people study to know who you are, they will now know the real you. You cannot just wake up and tell people, this is me, Mr. Paul, and you expect, everybody to believe me. But majority will believe that, yeah, Paul is bad. But you do not study me, you do not know me. So how sure are you that I am bad? By the time you know me, you know whether I'm bad or I am good. So that's exactly what happened to Trump. But thank God now he proven to them that he is not a racist. And he will not be a racist right from the beginning. Me, I thank God with my life. Me, I can be with you when I see people are cursing the person for the roadside or in a house or in a way. I don't associate with those people that are cursing that person. I need to know why they are cursing that person, and I need to get close to that person that they are cursing. Let me know why they are cursing him. Me, I'm not a person. That's why sometimes when I see people arguing, they will just want, I should support them. No, I'm not. I will not start supporting you for lies. God knows that one, because even lie that you are seeing will stop us not to see God. Believe it or not, lies, just say lie, will stop you not to enter the kingdom of God. That's what the Bible says. All liars, they will not inherit the kingdom of God. So you can see that it's not easy. It's not easy. That is why we need the grace of God. We are not perfect. We just need the grace day by day so that we will be able to be qualified. That's the thing that qualifies us. But for the Muslim youth, let them love Christians and let the Christian love them and see whether we will not have a good relationship, good governance. Because they allow their bad leaders in the north, they will come with religion and they will make us to fight. That's what they will do. We the poor, the masses, we will fight. If we the masses, we understand the key to success, I am telling you, we are not going to hear those vagabond leaders that will make us to fight. If we know the key to our future, we will always only be pursuing it rather than going to fight one another. So the youth in the north, they really need to open their eyes to see. That is why you see most of the far northerners, they don't encourage them to go to school. They only encourage them to that Almajiri school, and that is all. No, life is beyond that. It's beyond that. See, you cannot just depend on only religion and you think that is all what you need. No. That is why you need to go to school to become a doctor. If today we don't have doctors with this killing, with this sickness that is typhoid, malaria, fever, how will you get cured? Because we don't have doctor. But by the time people go to school, people are educated, they have information on the problem that is on the society, they will be the one to fix it. So my people of God, now God, now God will make una. So we need to understand that as a human being, most especially to my brothers in the far north, me, I thank God for the Yoruba, and I'll continue to say, Yoruba people, kudos to you people, because you people always make me proud. Where I am is Muslim Yorubas and Christian Yoruba. Come see, you will never know that they are Christian and Muslim, except they open their mouth to tell you that, yes, because the life they live, they don't live according to religion. They see life beyond religion. And honestly speaking, let me not lie for you, it's not religion that is all about life.